All right, hi everyone. I am going to show you how to do one of my absolute favorite moves, and it's called, well, we call it a peacock, and you'll see why in a minute. It's a really, really fun little move. And to start this, first thing you want to be really comfortable with is going back in a backwards rotation on your hand, both sides really, in both directions. But starting with your dominant hand, I'm right-handed, so I'm going to start with my right hand, my hoop rotating backwards behind me. And I'm going to, with this move, I'm going to actually practice pointing my toe in the same direction that my hoop is in. This is going to serve you as we start passing it to the opposite side. So go ahead and rotate the hoop backwards, and then practice extending your arm out in front of you like this. Okay, so this is the first step of this move. Second piece of this is we're going to start to face the front. Okay, so I'm going to start turning my body away from the hoop so the hoop's behind me. And as I start doing that, I'm going to bring my arm all the way behind my head. So I'm going to turn, bring the hoop behind my head, and I'm going to bend my elbow here. So really important that my arm goes from this position to this position, all right? And at this point where the hand is behind your head, you're actually going to pass your opposite hand. So the two hands, let me turn around so you can see, the two hands are going to be in this position. Thumbs are pointed down, fingers are away from you, and your arm is basically making like an L shape, an upside down L shape, right? So starting with the hoop going backwards, my right toe is pointed in the same direction as my hoop. I'm extending my arm all the way out. Next step, I'm going to start turning towards the front, and I'm going to bring my arm behind my head, bending my elbow, and then I'm going to pass here. So two hands come in, I'm going to pass. As soon as I do the pass, I'm going to want to change the direction that my toe is facing, and that is in my left side. So I start from my right, I turn to face the front, and then I turn to face the opposite side, the left. And the reason why I point my body in that direction is because when you do the pass off, it makes it a little bit easier to keep the hoop straight, okay? So a lot of problems that people have when they're first starting this is they go ahead and they pass, right here, but then their hoop gets all wonky on this side. So one way to kind of adjust a little bit of that is pointing your toe, at least until you get comfortable with the movement. All right, so let me show you what to do once you pass, because I didn't do that yet. So once you go for the pass, you're bringing the hoop behind your head, you do the pass, point your toe, your hoop is now going forward. So my left hand, my hoop is going forward. I'm going to want to pass it back to my opposite side. So to do that, I'm going to practice stopping my hoop at the 6 o'clock mark, like so. Okay, I'm going to drop the 12 o'clock end. So again, if you look at this as a clock, this is 12 o'clock, so 6 o'clock. 12 o'clock end is going to drop down. My palm is going to be facing up towards the sky. So if you see my hand, my palm is facing up towards the sky, right? And I'm going to simply bring my opposite hand in, my right hand in, palm up, so my two hands match each other, right? Palm up, and then I release my left hand, and my hoop pushes back behind me. So now I'm in the same rotation that same position I started in. So I'm rotating with my hoop going behind me, extending my arm all the way up, or out, sorry, bringing the hoop behind my head, doing a pass, like so, and then pointing my toe, same direction, smoothing it out, and then here, stopping my hoop 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and drops down, palm faces up towards the sky, release my left hand, turn to face the direction of my hoop. All right, so let me do it a few times in flow. My favorite move of all times. You can see why we call it the peacock. Looks like feathers, right? Very good, like so. All right, from the back side, just so you quickly see from here. Sorry, I don't want to hit the ceiling, so I'm backing down a little bit. Like so. Okay, all right, thanks guys.